Hi folks, I hope everybody's doing good. I'm coming right back at you here with a video. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet so I don't get too exhausted because I'm still struggling with that respiratory thing I got going on. But let's take a look at what time we got here. It's almost 7:50 in my time zone. This is such a cool. I highly recommend or encourage you guys, if you can swing it, maybe even sell a couple knives. Well worth it just for the conversation piece to have a old pocket watch. In fact, last week I was in one of the waiting rooms because I go to the doctor virtually every day, and I pulled it out to see what time it was, and I looked up and there was an older gentleman that was looking at me, and he kind of had a befuddled look on his face, like he hasn't seen someone pull out a pocket watch in ages. So yeah, it's kind of cool when you think of that. But yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock here in my time zone. And yesterday we kind of went over this old Queen teardrop jack with this beautifully naturally aged bone, and this was aged right on the knife. And what happened last night after this video, Mad Taz Andy got a hold of me, and he's the one that gifted me this knife, and he told me this is called primitive bone, which is there's no dye to it at all. This is the natural color, but the bone was aged before use, so that's what gives it that beautiful tone and color. I imagine it's a bovine bone. I don't think it's camel bone. I should have asked him that. But yeah, this was aged before it was put on the knife. So can you imagine in 80 years what this is going to look like? That's going to be beautiful. And I have something to compare that to. This was also made by GEC. This is the 35 pattern, which is also the pattern that they used for the beer and sausage knife. So you can see, but this one's called Smooth Appaloosa Bone. Very similar, which was probably also aged and not dyed or colored, but also aged before it was used or put together on the knife. This is a Mayer and Grosh. I actually seen one of these on Logan's channel, Knife Thoughts. Beautiful knife. Classic equal end cigar style pattern. And I like the fact that even though they call it a trapper, you have a main spear point and a pen blade, and they're both on the one end, which I kind of prefer. Some people like their blades, one going this way and one going this way. I prefer them both on the same side, just like that. But yeah, this is one of the knives that actually sit out here because it's been sitting here for over a year. So I've been trying to age that. And then here's another smooth bone. This one was dyed. This was made by Queen. This is a Colonel Coon. Let's just pull the main blade out because I want to do a full video on this. It's one of 200. The box is way down deep in the corner here. You'll see the Colonel Coon box right there. But this was made by Queen. And that's like a nice tangerine bone, I would assume. On the box, it doesn't tell you what the color actually is. And I'm terrible with colors, but that looks kind of like a tangerine to me. Beautiful, beautiful scales, beautiful covers. And then here's another one made by Queen. This is a John Primble. And look at this beautiful bone. It's a saw cut, the nice polished, smooth surface around the edges of the covers. Just beautiful. In here, I'll show you if I can get my nail in there. Had to go and clip my nails yesterday. There we go. John Primble trademark, but it's made by Queen. You'll see Primble, Manchester, Ohio, USA. And the reason why I know it was made by Queen is, here's the box. There's your model number. But produced by Bluegrass Cutlery, registered trademark of Bluegrass Cutlery. And at that point in time, that was a Jim Parker. He's got his fingerprints all over that. So, on the little Wednesday warm-up, we got some smooth bone out there to look at. And what I also brought out to go with Andy's Primitive Bone 73, I got a Cocobolo 73 single blade with the same beautiful drop point blade. Nice coloring on that wood. Great grain. And of course, one of the newer 73 patterns that came out that GEC did is the Remington bullet knife. Remington trademark. The beautiful, I forgot what they call this bone. It's like some kind of autumn jig. So, that's going to be it for today's Wednesday warm-up. I just wanted to let you guys know that this was not dyed. It was aged before it was assembled, as was this Smooth Appaloosa. And then here are two made by Queen that were dyed. Kind of get a little color in there. So we got some 73s on the Queen, or 73s on the GEC side. A couple Queen made products mixed in with a Mayer and Grosh, also a GEC product. So until next time, my friends, take care. Peace. Bye-bye.